ammo in this. This shit must be heavy as fuck. You got ammo in it.
Better fucking believe it.
Who the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, who's responsible for carrying this?
Yeah, I go for 150.
This one is 150.
Yeah.
Get through the semantics?
Yeah, man, let's get through the semantics, man. If you don't know, my name is Marcus, aka Sick Visuals.
Yeah. And I'm G.
Yup.
G Money Greg.
G Money.
Nassau Agency.
And this.
Wait.
You ready? This is the Smoking Old
Podcast.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You like to interrupt. Go ahead.
We got a special guest. We're a long time coming since we started the podcast. I wanted to make sure that we got my personal friend, Bryan Gordon. Mm-hmm. Oh, here, Bryan, go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks.
Man. Well, thanks for having me.
Of course, man. Come on now. I couldn't wait for this one.
Yeah. Bryan Gordon, owner of Second Amendment Cigars.
Yup.
Yeah.
Second Amendment Cigars. We're gonna get into other ventures too. He being real modest about just the Second Amendment Cigars, but that's how we're gonna start out. Just kind of introducing everybody, and we'll get right into it.
Yeah, old Mike just went limp on the motherfucker.
Pause. Damn, Marcus. Damn.
Yo.
Hey,
right,
yo.
B. So B,
What's up, dog?
Tell us what we smoking on, because we're smoking on your cigars today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you're smoking my barber pole out of my Second Amendment collection. So we have 3 blends. We have the Sweet Tip Connecticut, the barber pole that you have in your hand, and then we have the Habano Oscuro.
My favorite.
Yeah,
barber pole.
So that's like a mixture of both worlds. So you got the Habano wrapper mixed in with the Connecticut wrapper.
Yeah.
Now, where is now as far as the filler?
All the way through Nicaraguan.
Dragged all the way through Nicaragua. Yeah.
All the way through.
Yeah.
Throw it
love
through
it, man.
Nicaraguan.
Yes, sir.
Have you spoke to your supplier and kind of like sat down and was like, listen, this is what I want to do, and kind of test a few things, or
so
take us through that process?
I don't know if you guys know, but I kind of I only started smoking cigars about 4 years ago.
But yeah, I know that personally. Yeah, that was crazy.
So when I started, it was just accumulation of me smoking everything that I like from the supplier.
Okay.
I want to say, man, over probably like 50 cigars.
Okay.
And then I got it down to 4 blends that I like, and then I got it down to 3. And then I told him, man, look, this is the combination I want. This is the mixture I want. Yeah. And then it got down to the, my 3 favorite blends, the Connecticut, the Barber Pole, and the Habano. I wanted something that every cigar smoker could kind of, experience.
Right.
From the light to the medium to, to the full, medium to full.
Now let's talk about this band, because we talk about bands and we talk about, like, for my experience, I'm attracted to bands.
Right.
When you don't know nothing, your eyes is what entice you.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell us why and how you came up with the band.
So with the band, man, I wanted something different. From going on looking in the shelves and all the all the major cigar supplier shops. Yeah. Everything looks kind of somewhat similar. So I wanted to go left. You know what I mean? And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go with a big band. Yeah. Something that kind of jumps off the shelf. But also represents my other businesses, So I love guns, obviously. Gun manufacturing is one of my other business, security as well. So I wanted something that represented both the cigar world and the Second Amendment world. So that's why I came up with my label, this 1911, which was my favorite firearm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you don't notice, when people play around with the ring of the cigar, once you take it off, you fold that bit in half. It's an actual. Yeah. It's an actual gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm sure people just kind of keep it put in their pocket.
Yeah.
Mess around, play around with it. Now, B, what I realized on here.
There you go.
Is look at this.
See?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So what I'm just realizing, I smoke these all the time. I always see the picture when I'm smoking when I find them in stores. On the top of the cigar, on the label, that's basically your tactical logo, right?
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
So you kind of encompass all your businesses. Yeah. Just even in the wrapper.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. I'm just now realizing. That's crazy, Todd.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about what inside. Now you said 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're probably on the same page as far as when I started smoking and kind of getting into cigars and not knowing what the hell I'm doing, down to like trying different things and getting to narrowing it down. What inspired you? Because you're already from me knowing you already had the business with the guns or whatnot. What inspired you to get into the cigar business?
I initially would go to cigar bars to network. Okay. I would drink. I would occasionally drink, but I was kind of against smoking, to be honest with you. I didn't really. I was okay with being around it in the atmosphere, but smoking was kind of something that I just think really wasn't my thing. And my mentor was always smoking cigars and trying to get me to smoke cigars. Yeah. I'd be like, nah, dog, I'm good. I just
did it have
drink.
Anything? Not to cut you off. Did it have anything to do with like health and like were you?
No, man. Okay. I just when my dad used to smoke cigars as a kid and being around it, I didn't like the smoke. I didn't like the smell of it. Yeah. But it's crazy full circle. Yeah. But yeah, man. So I tried my first cigar. It was the Atabey. Was my first cigar, and I went in the deep end of the pool.
Oh man!
And I fell in love with it, man. Like I remember just sitting there.
That was your first.
That was
cigar.
My very first cigar.
That was one of the things that we asked.
I was just gonna ask you.
Yeah. Your first cigar, and what was your experience,
bro?
And you had a positive experience with it?
I didn't realize how much I had zoned out.
Really?
Till my mentor tapped me. He was like, "Yo, bro, you good?" Like I was deep in thought, man. Wow. And that's why I fell in love with this, is because this is the only thing that slows my thoughts down.
Really?
It's the only thing that kind of gets me to kind of woosah a little bit. I come up with my best ideas when I'm smoking a cigar.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now when we have these conversations all the time. I mean, now with the podcast.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard someone say, because now when you think about it, like when we be plotting and when we be talking about what the next podcast is going to be, topics, things of that sort, it's typically over a cigar.
Bro, this shit like medication for me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
therapy.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit of therapy.
Ain't no doubt about it, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt about it.
I mean, besides, having that sense of community and having those great conversations. A lot of great conversations happen over a stick, for sure.
I feel like that's why when, like, maybe some cigar smokers, they start out social.
Yeah.
But then they slowly turn into they'll smoke by themselves, and that's when they start to kind of realize that this is therapy.
Yeah.
Like you don't even got to talk, just smoke and think and chill.
You know what's so funny about that? So I'm a social smoker. We went through this, right?
Yes.
But I found myself. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, I was at Cigars on the Boulevard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm there by myself.
By yourself.
Watching whatever they have on the TV.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. This ain't necessarily socially smoking. I'm smoking by my goddamn self. Going through my thoughts. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing like it, dog.
Dealing with shit.
Like it.
I'm in the middle of a divorce. So I'm like,
going
through all that shit. So
Yeah.
I love it.
So I see what y'all did. I see what this community did. I see what y'all motherfuckers were talking about now.
You see.
Now I'm about to be on the damn porch yelling at the YNs.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Next thing you know, you gonna have a pipe.
That's right, man. That's right.
Yeah, it sneak up on you.
Hey, that's why the Indians call it the peace pipe, baby.
Peace pipe. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
No doubt,
peace
man.
Pipe, for real.
Golly.
Yeah.
So I was excited when because again, I've known you before you even started this brand. And when you started it, I had so many questions or whatever. But what I've noticed about you, just in our friendship in the time that we've known each other, is when this man put his mind to something, it just, I don't know. And I'm an entrepreneur, right? So I get it.
Yeah.
I actually get it. When you have a thought and you're like, you know what, I can do this. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Forget about it. That's even worse.
That's even worse.
Get it done.
I gotta get it done just to prove you wrong.
Man, we've sat down and spoke about starting whiskey brand and doing a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, he just launched his book towards the end of last year, and we're gonna get into your music coming up too. Just going after it, man.
Yeah, man.
And it's actually awe-inspiring. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that,
I look up to him, man. I mean, he's got the security business as well.
Yeah.
I know a couple of people that went through your
concealed weapon training.
What do you call it? The weapon training, right? Concealed weapons. Because now in Florida, I guess you don't even need to be. You don't even need the class anymore. But safety and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, so it's amazing all the stuff that you've been involved with.
Yeah, man.
But, you know, if you're from Tampa, or if you go to any cigar lounges in Tampa, if you ever bless Davidoff, which is now Corona Cigar Company.
Yeah,
you're gonna see B in there probably a couple days a week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Dapping folks up, man,
for sure,
and half the place knows.
Yeah.
So man, it's great having you on. It's a long time coming to have you on.
Yeah,
there,
man.
so.
I'm glad to see you guys. You know, kicking ass in this forum as well, man.
Yeah, so, man. We trying, man.
Yeah,
man.
We appreciate that.
I'm proud
that's
of y'all
another
too,
question
man.
I want to ask.
It's been a lot of fun.
Is since you started your cigar company, how has the cigar industry, meaning, you know, other, you know, your peers and stuff like that, how have they kind of like accepted you in the industry?
Man, it's all been love, man.
Been love?
You know, it's all been love, you know. And if it ain't love, I don't deal with it anyway.
Right.
I feel you
know
on
what
that.
I mean? So I don't see it anyway.
Right.
But man, you know, I've met some awesome people in this industry, and the majority of people in this industry are all great people.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, man, it's been a good ride.
We say the same thing, man. When we started the podcast, we was letting people know, man, like Danny let us come in here, no questions asked, bro. Like, you know, we come here, shoot content, we shoot our episodes, we shout them out and stuff like that. Obviously, we bless, you know, the lounge and stuff like that, but it's been like that at every lounge that we go to. If anybody in the cigar industry that we tell them we have a cigar podcast, it's like open arms.
Well, that's good to hear. Yeah.
Even some manufacturers, right? I mean, we've spoken to the Newman family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We spoke with what's the name over at
Talking about Eric? Or
Eric.
Yeah.
And
Odelma over at La
Ferrona's.
Yeah.
I mean, they just open arms. Whatever you guys need, just let us know. Man. Whatever. They don't necessarily even care about a shout out, but I mean, out of respect, we want to make sure, you know, we let them know
Dela Cruz,
where we are. Dela Cruz.
I know you know Dela Cruz.
Blessing their humidors and whatnot, but yeah, Dela Cruz, man. Yeah, we got to get him back on, man.
We got to get Dela Cruz back on, bro.
It's a crazy story, but
it is.
So B, tell us a little bit more about your inspiration behind the brand itself, right? And then we'll get into like other ventures. I know you got some products. We want to get into those as well, but the inspiration behind the brand and like what keeps you going with the cigars, because I'm pretty sure it was a tough kind of getting into the industry, and then now you're here. How do you keep maintaining it? What's your
so everything I do, man, I have to have a passion for it. Like my motto with everything in business is it's not fun, I'm not going to do it.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
So you know, I try to monetize the things that are within my purpose, if that makes sense. You know, so I'm a protector at heart. That's my purpose. You know, I've always been in some sense of protection, right? So after coming out of the military, just trying to find my niche in the world, figured out what I wanted to do. It all came back to the one thing that I love to do the most, which is protection. So I got into the guns. The guns kind of led into the security. Security led into the private investigation. The private investigation stuff led into meeting people in the cigar lounges. So it's just like the gift that keeps giving.
Y'all keeping count? That's 4. I counted 4.
Yeah.
That's 4 right there.
Soon to be alcohol. We got. I'm still working on that.
Okay.
Still working on the alcohol, but yeah, man, I want to complete the trifecta, which is the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the mission.
B-ATF.
How soon are we looking to expect something from the alcohol from you?
I would say by the end of the year.
Okay.
By the end of the year, beginning of next year. I got a couple projects that I need to knock out before then. But yeah, man.
How's that process of narrowing down like what kind of alcohol you want?
Well, again, I go. I do stuff that I enjoy. So I love tequila. I love whiskeys. So it'll be something, one of those.
One or the other.
I kind of leave you a little mystery there, but one of those.
It's gonna be one of those.
Yeah,
right.
One of the two.
One of the
Take
two.
note.
Take note. That's what's up.
So you brought a couple of things for us to take a look at now.
Yeah,
man.
I
definitely want to get into those. Let's see what you got here to your right.
So I partnered with a company called Bullet Box, man, and
this shit is nice.
They make some awesome products. So this is like a carrying case, man. You put your favorite liquor in it. They custom make it for whatever your favorite alcohol is.
Yeah.
They cut it out. You know, you tell them what colors you want. And, you know, I got my customized glasses, Second Amendment glasses with my logo etched inside of them. Yeah. As you can see, shout out to Buffalo Trace. Make sure you boys give me a ring here. I got their liquor in there.
And then we got to see through the magic of Marcus editing.
Yeah.
He'll zoom in, but it's got the logo on here, and it says Second Amendment Cigars. Yeah. Guns
The logo looks
Amendment.
better with liquor in it.
It
It
does.
does. But that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I remember. I think it was last year, dude, when you had that. You had a release party over at when it was Davidoff's over in Sarasota.
Yeah, for the ashtray.
For the ashtray. Yeah. And that one was made out of. Now it was similar to this one right here.
Yeah, and that one was stainless steel.
Yeah, similar to this one, but that one was stainless steel.
Yeah, this one is high end aluminum.
Look at this.
Okay.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
black
heavy.
anodized.
This is heavy.
Yeah, and those aren't even out yet. So I
these
brought,
ain't out yet?
No, I brought that. That's one of the first times people have been able to see it, and I wanted to showcase it on your show.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I like that.
So they all come serialized. There's a QR code that takes you back to my website.
Yeah.
They all also come with a serialized chalice coin as well. So the coin matches the ashtray.
Nice.
So you got a holder here, and here.
Yeah.
Now, can I do anything with this ring here, or is that?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to. God, that's nice, bro.
Do you have the challenge coin here?
No, I didn't bring a challenge coin.
Okay.
So there you go. We got the ashtray.
Yeah.
And then what we got up front here?
Brian.
So that is actually a retired ammo can.
Okay.
Yeah. So I used to carry 5.56 rounds. Which is now retired, and I turned it into, again, partnered with these guys at Bullet Box, and they turn it into a humidor. So it actually has cedar in the inside of it. It comes with the cigar rest.
I got it. Listen.
Cigar cutter.
You know, open it, right?
And you can put probably 50 to 75 cigars inside of it.
Close-ups, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus don't want me to open it while we record. He gonna do some close-ups. So stay tuned. He's like, down, boy.
Greg like to get a sauce, man.
Listen, I mean, I want y'all to see.
always get a sauce
He gonna make y'all, I'm sorry, he making y'all wait. I'm sorry. He gonna make y'all wait.
Letting shit go.
Yeah.
Gotta give him the sauce.
Oh, man.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, because when you brought that in, and you were telling me that you know you had you told me it was for munitions. Mm-hmm. And then I'm thinking to myself, obviously anybody that's in the military knows by seeing the box. That shit must have been heavy in the military.
That's motherfucker.
Filled with fucking,
It was heavy. Ain't no doubt about it, bro.
God damn.
Yeah. Ain't no mustard. That shit was heavy.
Shit.
Yeah.
And y'all probably had multiple of these fucking boxes.
And all size of ammos come in like them type of boxes. Yeah.
No shit.
So like 50 cal ammo?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Imagine running with that shit on your back.
Man.
Yeah.
Motherfucking mind.
Yeah.
Was that in backpacks?
No, nigga.
Like,
that's why they got them handles on. You carry them motherfuckers.
God damn, boy.
Yeah, motherfuckers used to get smoked with them bitches, bro. Like,
oh, shit. Wait, listen.
No joke, bro.
Hey, thank you both for your service. Real fucking talk. Because when you sit with somebody that's been in the military, you guys have your stories about camaraderie and what you guys been through and whatnot, and
that be what ex-military guys miss the most is the camaraderie.
It's the brotherhood.
It's the brotherhood.
Yeah.
All the politics and all the other shit, you can miss me with all that.
Yeah.
We miss the brotherhood. Like, laying next to your brother and shit. Like, I'm pretty sure Bryan got guys that he's met in the military that he calls family now.
Yeah.
Like, those are family members. Them ain't just friends that I met. Like, my boy Bull. I had my boy Bull on the pod. I met him at basic training.
Yeah.
He told me he was going to move to Tampa. I think 2 years later, he moved to Tampa.
Wow.
We've been locked in ever since.
That's what's up, man.
That's family right there.
It's a different type of
Bull's a good dude.
It's a different type of love, man. And I'm sure he'll tell you that it's hard making friends outside of the military. Once you serve with someone that that's willing to put their life on the line for you and showing you that, and then you get out here and you deal with this funny style shit. It's not it ain't the same. It just ain't the same. It's it's not the downgrade. A common friendship,
right?
Yeah. But it's just different,
right?
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was in the trenches with this,
bro. It's different.
It's different.
It's different, bro. It sounds corny. It sounds corny, like but this dude would literally die for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I would do the same for him.
Yeah.
Which is, that's the ultimate sacrifice in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, you know, those are the type of people that, you know, you want to have close to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So consider that friendship that you guys have is very unique, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did a special post.
Yeah.
I was like, it's something interesting about him.
Yeah.
I don't let people in that close, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt the same way about him. Like, he probably don't let people in that close.
Yeah.
You know what
Exactly,
I mean? So
exactly.
I think just by doing this podcast and you know, people like you gentlemen in the military, y'all know good people too.
Yeah.
You can see through the bullshit or whatever almost immediately. But y'all understand and know good people.
Yeah.
That's why you fuck with me. That's why Marcus fuck with me. Not to say that I'm good people, but I'm good people. For sure, I try to be.
I wouldn't be here if you wouldn't. That's
Exactly.
Listen, we appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
So what you got coming up next? I mean, I know you working on some some tunes and shit like that.
Yeah, so that's my new passion, man.
Yeah.
Like, I fell in love with music again.
Yeah.
Like I've always, even as a kid, man, I've always had a love for music. I've always had a love for writing. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like one of those things where I kind of fell into. Honestly, I got into writing the music with my products, right? So, you know, on Instagram, Facebook, you know, you tag the products with somebody else's music.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got tired of getting, you know, flagged for using somebody else's music and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I said, all right, I create my own.
Yeah.
You know? And then once I started doing it, it was like, like now I'm really into it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like it kept snowballing, man. So now I'm on my second album. You know what I mean? I think I probably wrote I might have like 60 songs, man. Some stuff was from, you know, when I was in the military, because I used to write sometimes when I was in certain situations, I would write.
Yep.
I don't want to tell it all, but they got to get that book.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, man, so writing was always a sense of therapy for me. So I had a lot of stuff already, too.
Ready to go.
Nice.
Did you now I know we spoke about this probably towards the end of last year. Have we launched some music yet? I know some things have been posted.
Man, I'm mad you ain't listened to it yet.
No, listen. So I've listened to some things, but I mean, have you? Because I ain't want to give away too much of the sauce.
Nah, bro.
But have you launched? Can we hear it on all platforms and stuff now?
The first album is called "We Want All the Smoke."
We want all the smoke.
And that's really on brand. It's on brand for my gun business and also my cigar business.
Okay.
So you're gonna hear a lot of music that's in regards to both.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of the music might sound like I'm talking about a woman, but it's really a cigar or a gun.
Kind of like how Ye was talking about Chicago and
a lot of double meaning stuff in the music.
Gotcha.
I like
some
that.
triple meaning.
Can we access it on all platforms?
Yeah. You can Spotify, YouTube. Apple Music.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Okay. We want all smoke.
Yeah, Guns and Guards music.
Guns and Guards music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Make sure y'all go to Guns and Guards music.
Make sure y'all check it out.
Yeah, AI it's not me singing. AI is the tool, but the music and the stories are real. They are mine.
And the words are yours.
It's all mine.
Yo, you know what? That's a good segue. Did you see this fucking video that he plugged with the music?
I seen.
Yeah.
I think I saw the one you posted on
Yeah.
Instagram. I haven't seen I haven't seen the
That's
full
a true
video.
story. That's my life. That happened.
That's
to me.
your life.
Yeah.
I'ma check
That's
it
based
out.
off of the book. Tell Your Story. So can I say it on here? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. The name of the book is called Tell Your Story, so they don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is one of the chapters. That video is based on one of the chapters in the book.
Tell Your Story.
Yeah. That song is called Agent Acevedo.
That's a good segue, man. So tell us about this book.
Yeah.
What made you want to write a book?
So the book, man, it was something that I had tons of journals. Like I told you, I love to write, so it was kind of me dealing with a lot of the bullshit I had going on in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ways of me trying to figure out how to unfuck myself. Excuse my French.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was a lot of journals, and a good friend of mine, shout out to Dr. Dobson. She, she's a well-known author here in Tampa Bay area, and I handed her some of my journals, and she read it, and she was like, "Yo, B, like, who wrote this?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What you mean? I wrote it." And she was like, "Yo, we need to make this a book." So after about, I'm a private person.
Yeah.
So, after like 6 months of her, bothering me about making it a book, I said, let's do it. So she helped me with the editing process, and
that's awesome.
Turned out to a book, dog.
Yeah. Soft cover, hardcover?
All of it.
All of it,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
We can get on Amazon?
Yep, everywhere. Amazon, books, Barnes & Nobles, everywhere.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
I ain't gonna hold you. Them journals, I used to write a lot too.
Yeah.
Especially when you're deployed.
Right, yeah.
When you're deployed, you work out, or sleep, and that's it.
Yeah.
So you, in between them 3 jobs, you finding something else to do. I used to write a lot of journals. That's how I came up with my name, Sick, because I draw. Wow. So I used to draw graffiti and stuff like that. So I was coming up with a graffiti name.
Wait, you can draw?
Yeah.
That's fire.
I got hand skills, bro.
That's what's up, dog.
So the name Sick doesn't just mean like sick as in good. It means soldier in combat.
Gotcha.
Because I came up with the name when I was in Iraq.
I like that, big
So
dog.
so
that's fire.
You do a lot of it's a lot of thinking that goes on.
That's fire, dog.
See that? You know what?
That's fine. It's funny you say that. That's funny you mentioned that about the journal. So there's a journal actually paired with my book. So my journal actually walks you through writing your own book. Like asks you like real deep ass questions. Like it asks you deep questions at the beginning of each chapter, and by the time you're done with the journal, you got your own book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's innovative.
I'm
bro.
Getting on Amazon tonight.
You reading the book, and the book, you go along with it, you're coming up with your own story.
Which is why I named the book the way I did. Tell your own story so they don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like a lot of people have stories, man. A lot of people have things that they're either ashamed of or, traumas, things that happened to them that they don't really want to talk about.
Right.
Like shit they're just carrying,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I wrote that book for them.
That's what's up, man.
I love that.
That's what's up. I'm going to go get it.
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah, I'm
go
get that.
You know what? Because my daughter's a bookworm. My oldest daughter's a bookworm, and we stay in Barnes & Noble. If a Barnes & Noble is anywhere near us, we got to stop. She got a favorite author. So next time I'm up in there, because I like tangible, I like to turn pages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my she's a bookworm, but she will read a whole book on her phone as well.
Okay.
But in her room, she's just got rows and rows of like novels and stuff.
Okay.
So, and I'm kind of that way too. So if someone's like, "Hey, I got a book," want you to, I prefer to turn pages.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
I like to highlight shit. Like I like to go in and take notes.
Yeah.
And all of that. Like I write
old school, bro.
Yeah.
But I got an ebook too. So the people that just want to,
read it on their phone,
the iPad.
Yeah. Cover all bases. I'm an earmark guy. I'd be like, let me earmark the cover of that page for later.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then just write some stuff on it because I read a lot of like. Kind of like leadership and like I don't want to call them self-help, but like books that kind of help you understand certain things, whatever. So I guess self-help books, but like one of my favorite authors is John Maxwell.
Yeah.
Right. So he was always talking about like leadership and being the best, of who you are and kind of. So, but his books, man, just like all the other ones that I like, man, just like, tangible, fucking. I want to be able to turn those pages. So definitely gonna order 2 copies
for sure, bro. Yeah.
Got to order more than one copy.
And the audio part of the book, some people do the audio version where they record themselves reading the book.
Yeah.
That's where the music came in too. So I made an album based off of each chapter.
Nice.
So each chapter is in music. It's in music form instead of me reading the book.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. It's called My Story in Sound. Is the name of the album. That comes out April 6th.
April 6th.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, April 6th.
April 6th. My album in sound.
Yeah, my story in sound. Yeah,
I'm learning that Bryan is a creative person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very creative.
Yeah, man, listen.
I love other creative people, bro.
Yeah, me too, but I mean, I'm feeling a little creative. No, not creative. No, I'm feeling some kind of way because you was like sick. Actually, it's a fucking acronym. I'm over here clutching my pearls. Like, do I even know this? Do I need to edit my recent post?
Wow. A lot of.
Then you like, I can draw. I'm like, you can draw?
Bro, I got black books, like black book drawing books, full of just what I'm known for is I'll draw some, but I won't finish it. I have a lot of unfinished sketches and stuff like that, but I doodle a lot. Like when I was in school, I used to doodle all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a doodler, bro. Because I can't just stay focused on one thing. Like I'm always doodling something. So like my mom used to give me drawing books, and I used to draw in them.
So I mean, do you do like so for example, my younger brother's an artist, but he can look at you sitting there and draw sketch you.
I draw
right, but he can also what he was really into and he was working on, and I'm going to encourage him to continue doing it. Him and his buddies, they were both artists, and a couple of them. They were working on like a Japanese like anime series. Shit was crazy.
Yeah,
and he's like, he had all the characters and who was married to who and who was doing. I was like, this is great.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And just like my mom bought him like a sketchbook, I bought him all kind of pencils and stuff like that, and he just go at it.
Yeah.
So, but he was really into like Japanese style drawing. Yeah. Right, anime type drawing. Yeah. And so for you, you're saying
it's graffiti.
More graffiti.
So I've looked up like graffiti artists, done like the history on about graffiti, like different type of styles.
No shit.
What my particular style would be and stuff like that. Like, I was into it heavy.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's how I got my degree. Cause
I need you to finish that book, dog.
Yeah.
Finish that book, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Finish that book. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put something else on you.
What's up?
With everything else that you're doing.
Yeah.
Connect with Marcus.
Okay.
You should put together like your own like documentary of shit that you've been through, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because we doing Tampa Cigar Week next weekend.
Yeah.
He's working on a documentary for Tampa Cigar Week.
Okay.
That I'm sure once you edit everything and we'll debut that, but you know his skill set. He's real modest about his skill set, but this motherfucker bad when it comes to like editing and all this. I mean, you guys see what we post in our visuals and whatnot. That's all from sick visuals.
That's what's up. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Soldier in combat.
Yeah, soldier.
I like that. Sit.
Soldier in combat. You think you know a guy.
You think you know him.
I like that.
Oh,
yeah. I think that'll be something dope. You put together, just kind of like bring it all together.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm down.
And then we tell Netflix. We see the bullshit y'all put on Netflix.
Right.
We would put some real shit in there. Yeah. and cut the check.
Some real stories.
Put some real documentaries in the Netflix. We just watched, me and Amber just watched that Gone Girls on Netflix.
Okay.
It's about the Long Island serial killer.
I don't think I've seen that.
It just came out.
Was that with the dude they just recently caught like a couple years ago?
Yeah. They just recently caught him years ago.
He kept murdering these girls and dumping them on the beaches.
Oh, yeah, somewhere and dumping them on the beach in Long Island and stuff like that.
Wow. He was just like a regular
6'8". Crazy.
Yeah. Actually, I know about because I'm into true crime, so I know about the story.
Yeah.
And how they just recently caught him or whatnot, but I ain't seen the documentary. I gotta see
the documentary. It's good. But let's get into more of these cigars, B. What's a hot take, bro? Like in cigars that you've seen that like, what's something that you really dislike about cigars? And it could be about anything. And what's something that you like about cigars? And it can be about anything.
Well, it can also be about the cigar like industry too. You know what I mean?
If it was something that I dislike is the old timers telling people how to smoke cigars. I think, you smoke your cigar how you want to smoke your cigar. You drink your drink the way you want to drink your drink. Just leave people the hell alone.
Yeah.
I think that's what's unique about, I don't want to call it a habit, but it is, right? Is there's no one way to do it. Whatever way that makes you feel good. Yeah. Sometimes you get people that try
agree
to
with that. Yeah.
Be a little too extra.
Yeah.
I would say that, but and even when it comes to flavors, notes, and all that shit. Listen, man, like how it tastes to you, it might not taste that way to me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People ask me that sometimes. Hey, so what notes? What are the special notes? Hey, look, man, like to me it tastes good.
Yeah.
I simplify everything, man. So it's all about the experience. For me, it's not even about the taste of it. Really, for me, it's about the experience of it.
About the experience of it.
If I like it, I'm gonna smoke it.
Yeah.
If I don't, I'm not.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tell people to try it. Try different cigars, man. Try different companies.
Right.
If you like it, then stick with it. If you don't, then that doesn't mean shit on somebody else's brand either.
Right.
Exactly.
If you don't like it, then you just don't like it.
You just don't.
You don't
like
have to
it.
say you don't have to talk bad
brand.
about it.
Yeah.
It's just not for you.
It's just not for you.
And I mentioned this before because similarly, because I'm in the liquor industry, and I used to do, and I still touch on it.
Yeah.
Like educational pieces about your experience when you're sampling a product or whatever, and how I teach my contractors when we're doing samplings at stores or whatnot. Is if the supplier, which is the brand, folks from the companies,
right?
They have their tasting notes.
Yes.
And just like when you look up cigars and how we do our side recordings when we're talking about different brands and oh, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that. But what I always train my contractors on, especially, I feel like it translates to cigars too. But those manufacturers of those brands will be like, okay, when you taste this, you're gonna get notes of currant, you're gonna get some toasted, oak or whatever the case may be. That's the preliminary kind of shit, right? So when you go and taste it, I might be like, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I'm getting like dried strawberries and molasses.
Right.
Exactly.
Right? So you smoke this. So when we talk about, all right, what we smoking on, and we're like, what kind of flavor we getting, and how we're talking about when we had that conversation with AD, and I said, well, it's not, you don't want your cigar to be kind of smoky, right?
Yeah.
Almost like you don't want your fish to be fishy.
Right.
Right? Kind of hard to explain.
I got you.
But when you smoke it and you're getting that palate, and you're like, this was okay.
Right.
This was really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or however, just like you said, keep it simple. If you like it, you like it. And you want to pair it with something else, pair it with something else.
And I think for me and Greg, when we say a cigar is really good, it's not even the notes or the flavor.
Right.
It's the smoothness of the smoke that we get.
Right.
Well, that's what we mainly base it on, how smooth we can smoke the cigar. The notes are the notes.
Right.
Whether you get hints of them or not, they're going to be there whether we taste them or not. But it's how smooth the cigar is when we be like, okay, this is a really good cigar.
Yeah.
Like my goddamn jaws sink in and I gonna get a good draw.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, then my experience is gonna come down. But if I do a nice soft pull and I get a nice smoke, that's a good experience for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to fight it.
I don't gotta fight it.
Yeah. Because sometimes, you'll light up and be like, I don't know. Then you give it a few minutes and be like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Now we good. Now if I'm a few minutes in and I'm like, oh, man, I still don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, I don't have the patience.
I know right away. When I pick up something, I'll be like, nah.
I don't have the patience to wait till something like, you gotta wait till I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Nah.
That's why. So if I'm traveling, I'll bless a humidor and I'll try a house stick.
Yeah.
Cool. But if I come in and I know that I just want a great experience, I don't want to go through the trial and error. I'm going straight for
your go-to.
Everybody has.
There you go.
Go get me a Placencia. I'm gonna go get me a My Father.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get I'm like, you know what? These will not disappoint me.
And guess what? And that's okay.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Or if you go somewhere here in Tampa and they got Second Amendment Cigar barber pole, I'm getting it every time.
Get you one.
For sure, bro.
Can't go wrong.
And I've actually, gotta give you a shout out because I've seen Greg without knowing Greg. He don't know I see him sometimes. You know what I mean? That Marine shit. I called him a couple of times, not knowing I was there.
Yeah.
Going to go pick up my sticks. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I fuck with Greg. He's a genuine guy.
Yeah.
Some people put on a show when you're around, but it's what you do when people ain't looking.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Nah. We support
I
good
appreciate
product.
that. Yeah, man.
We definitely support good product.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah.
I don't want people to buy stuff from. I don't want people to buy my product because they like me or what. Listen, it's a good stick.
It's a
I
good
want
stick.
you to buy. I want you to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I want you to look at this stick and be like, you know what, this is a good product.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I want you to buy it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you thought about any so how long has it been since you launched Second Amendment Cigar?
Man, it's about 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Have you thought about doing any type of? Because sometimes brands will do like an anniversary edition or something like that. Have you thought about doing anything like that?
I have.
Yeah.
I thought about doing a lot of shit, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, I just like right now I just have some major products projects that I'm working on right now.
Okay.
But I'll get back. I'll circle around to it.
Yeah, maybe like year 5.
Yeah,
5
I get you involved with it since it's your idea.
Like, hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna I throw nuggets.
Yeah, since you want to help, you know.
Hey, listen, however I can help, you already know.
However we can help. Man, we definitely help.
Yeah. What you got? So B, what you got coming up? Got anything coming up?
Man, what's next? Outside of the,
it could be in the business too. I mean, I don't know if you're doing any book signings or you doing anything like that coming up, or.
Well, we got a couple book signings scheduled for the next couple of months. I'll make sure when I get a solid date, I'll let you know about that. Yeah,
let us know because we can put that on
the next major
IG.
thing is just the music.
Yeah,
the music. Which is the audio book basically of my book.
Okay,
they can find that at Tell My Story Book. TellYourStorybook.com.
TellYourStorybook.com. We'll plug that on
TellYourStorybook.com. And man, I'm excited about that, man, because it's some dope music. Yeah, like it's some shit you will listen to in your car.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna listen to it when we leave here.
From what I've heard so far.
Yeah, it's some. At heart, I'm a blues guy, bro. Yeah, I like shit I can relate to and I can feel.
Yeah,
so blues has always been a genre that's something that I can relate to.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see a lot of blues stuff infused with trap, infused with some country, infused with some pop, some Motown, but it's all gonna be to the core of it. It's all gonna be blues.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, that track
it's all cigar music.
I love
we like that.
Yeah, it's cigar music.
We might need to
get
some
and it all tells a story.
Okay,
that one single that you dropped that you let me listen to.
Which one was the threesome?
I think it was the threesome.
Yeah,
it reminded me of what's that movie? Yeah, what's that movie with Samuel L. Jackson and what's the girl with the big ass head who played Wednesday in Addams Family?
Black Snake Moan.
Black Snake Moan.
Yeah.
Yo, have you heard the music in that movie?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
It reminds me of that. A couple of scenes in that movie, with that blues kind of jazz.
I get that, and I get Sinners too.
Really?
I've got that a lot too.
Don't curse me out.
Yeah.
Still ain't see it.
Listen,
I'm gonna listen.
Yeah.
B, have you seen it?
Yes.
I may.
This man has not seen it yet.
You haven't seen Sinners yet?
He has not seen it.
I've been busy.
God, bro.
I've been busy.
Listen,
you slacking.
I'm gonna put it on.
You had enough time to watch his and hers?
Yeah.
That shit was good.
Hey, Michael B. Jordan did his thing, bro.
He did his thing, bro.
I heard.
He did his thing, bro.
Yo, that guy did his thing, man.
Yeah,
Talented brother, man.
I've been a Michael B. Jordan fan since Fruitville Stations.
I have not seen Fruitville Stations.
Yeah. Talented brother, man. Like what he did, I've never seen outside of.
Shout out to Jersey.
Ah, man. That was like a Denzel performance for me, man.
No shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that was a Denzel performance, dog.
Yeah. I've seen interviews of the other actors that were in the movie, and they were like, he was so fucking good, bro.
Bro, it's scary.
Like, you forget that
the guy played
both.
two different people at the same time, bro.
Yeah. So
like you really started to think like, does this nigga have a twin? Like in real life, like because the personalities between the two are very different. So like he's got to play two different people, but the same person.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, he did his thing.
It's so good, bro.
I got you, Michael B. I'm gonna watch.
And what I liked about Sinners is it's not all based around vampires.
No,
the vampires don't come until like the last like half of the movie,
which is crazy because until it came out on video, I didn't realize
it was a vampire movie until it came out. That's how well put together that movie was.
They said the music was crazy in there too.
Crazy.
The music.
Anything, Ryan Coogler, bro. You know the music gonna be crazy.
Crazy.
Music's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, man. That's what's up.
Next time, you got a week because we shoot every week.
I got you. Cause I think it's on Prime.
Yeah.
I got Prime. I got all that. Prime, Hulu, Netflix. It's on one of them up.
So B, what was your job in the Marines?
Yeah. So I went in as a 1341, which was actually a mechanic.
Okay.
But my PFT scores were so good, they stuck me in a unit called LAR.
Okay.
Light Armor Recon. So I got stuck, doing that out in Las Flores,
almost like
Camp Pendleton.
Almost like infantry, is it? Yeah.
Play a lot of grunt games, but yeah, man. I I don't even know how to explain that experience, dog.
Yeah.
It was like the best, worst thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I grew up, you know, I got a lot of discipline. I met some brothers, some great people, bro.
Yeah.
And when I say great people, I'm talking about people that didn't look like me.
Yeah.
Like he'll tell you, bro, it ain't all that white boy, you know, listen, bro, I got some, it changed my view on the things that I was taught as a kid. You know what I mean? Like brotherhood doesn't have a color to it.
Not
you know
at
what
all,
I'm saying?
bro.
And
Not in the military, huh? Yeah.
Nah, bro, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I met some dope ass people in there, bro.
That's amazing.
But I also had some horrible experiences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I went through some shit in there.
Yeah.
You know, which is, you know, again, which is why the book was prompted, because I tell my story about some of my experiences in the military. You know, it ain't just about the military, but even my childhood. But yeah, man. So would I change anything about it? No, I wouldn't, because a lot of those experiences made me the man that I am. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those bad situations set me up to be able to deal with things that a lot of people stress about.
Yeah.
I can kind of look at it and be like, hey, bro, this ain't that.
That's what I used to get a lot when I worked civilian jobs after I got out.
Yeah.
Like people would just be like, you just so like, I'm like, bro, y'all don't understand. Like, I've been deployed twice.
Right.
Nigga, like, this ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You just gotta get up, go to work, and do this.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta you ain't gotta worry about watching your back or nothing like that. Like, you just gotta go to work and do what you gotta do and come home.
Yeah, bro.
And that's it. And people don't be understand. People take that for granted.
Yeah.
Like, and I know B can relate. It's like it's hard dealing with civilians who haven't been in the military.
Yeah.
Because they take shit for granted and they just feel entitled. It's like, bro, you ain't put in a lick of work for this. You gotta put some work in.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, wake your ass up.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I got quite a few folks that I know that, and even family members that were in the military and whatnot. So, I mean, I understand.
Yeah.
When to a certain degree, right? I mean, I wasn't enlisted, but I understand. And just salute the sacrifice that you guys, put in. I know this shit, freedom ain't free.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know that for a fact.
The one thing that I love about having brothers in the military that you don't get with family, if you don't talk to your family for a year or two and you call them, they gonna give you shit about it.
Right.
When you call, if I could call somebody right now that I deployed with in 2008, and be like, what's good, bro? Like, it's like y'all never stop talking.
Never miss a beat.
He don't even care that we haven't talked in a year or whatever. It's like you just pick up where you left off at.
Right.
And like that's that brotherhood that is like, them boys know,
bro.
like life get in the way.
Yeah, man. I still got friends from boot camp, bro. Matter of fact, he called me on my way in.
That's crazy.
I went to boot camp with.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm talking about like 18 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's a long friendship, bro.
Long friendship.
You know, so again, it's something that, you have to experience to be able to fully understand, but you don't have to be in the military to know what it is either.
Yeah.
But you do have to be around a certain type of person to be able to understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you being friends with him, I'm sure you see it's a different way how he moves.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, certain, like with us, it's not nothing's how can I say that? We don't take nothing's customary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everything we do it's a deeper meaning to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
yeah.
If you need him, like that means something to him.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't do that, then that's gonna make him feel like he let you down.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how we were taught. That's just how we were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not as simple as I can't do it. No, it's like I let you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah.
He listen.
Yeah.
He listen. Well, he ain't get me that mac and cheese yet, so you let me down twice.
Yeah.
With the mac and
that
cheese,
mac
but
cheese.
But I understand what you're saying though. He do move different.
Yeah.
And I noticed that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And the way I am when it comes to like, I don't call everybody friends. I've got 4 friends that I've known since I was 10 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
10, 12 years old. And we all, grown and they got married and kids and we know all the kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
So when as an adult, letting people into that, letting people even know, like, hey, man, I'm not right now. Right. Here's what's going on. Yeah. Not a lot of people know what's going on with me personally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because as an adult, some people use that shit against you too. Yeah. You know what I mean? As an adult, that circle gets even smaller. Oh yeah. Because you done been through some things. So that circle gets smaller. That gate get more difficult to open. Yeah. And things like that. So it's harder to let people in. And it's not necessarily that you want to make it harder. Right. It's just the shit that you've been through. It is how it is. You don't want to get burnt again. Yeah. you know how it is. So it's funny. When we had this conversation. Because the way, as a civilian outside looking in for folks that come back from being deployed or serve in the military in any capacity, in my mind, I don't understand how. And you guys are an inside of it, but I don't understand how there's difficulty for, retired service members to get access to any fucking thing. Right. Yeah. Like anything. Yeah. That shit, that gate, that door should be open for you want home ownership, and if you fuck it up after they've allowed you to whatever, you should have a certain number that you use to be like, yo, it doesn't necessarily have to be given to you, but like I know y'all got special treatment when it comes to buying a house, whatever, you use a certain voucher, whatever. But that shit shouldn't expire. Mm-hmm. Your health care should be covered, period, point blank. Yeah. Y'all shouldn't even have to pay for health care. I know that VA hospital should be free. You know what I'm saying? Like you should be able to walk in there and be like, listen, I broke my leg, fix it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it should be I did 2 tours and 2 tours, bro? Right. Yeah. You did 2 tours. Right. Yeah. The fuck out of here. Right. Fix my fucking leg, bro. Man, listen, and take care of my kids. Right. I tell any young person who doesn't know what they want to do coming out of high school, join the military. Yeah. Yeah. I don't care what branch you join. There are some join the military. There's a lot of perks that I almost feel like y'all got to do y'all research to find out about those perks too, though, which is kind of crazy. You got to fight for a lot of them. Yeah, you definitely got to fight for a lot of it. It's not. They say you'll get out briefings when you get out and stuff like that, but you done been in for 10, 15 years. That's the last thing you want to motherfucking hear is a motherfucking briefing. It's like, where do I get my DD-214 so I can get the fuck up out of here? So it's like you start to, but also too, that's nothing about the Brotherhood. Your brothers is gonna let you know which direction they're gonna put you in the right direction to where you can cut through all the red tape and shit and give you game. That's what it is. The stuff that the official people like at the VA, that's cool. But your brothers is gonna tell you, look, call this person. Yeah, you gonna set you up with this, that, and the third. That's what I'm saying, and everything. For me, it's like, but you still jumping through hoops. Yeah, fuck you jumping through hoops for? Y'all want to fight for this country. It's unfortunate, man. But, until it changes, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. I feel like, they deserve it. A lot of these guys, hey, we ain't the same when we get out, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's no right way to explain it. Yeah. Nah. I feel like, hey, man, I'm with you. I feel like it's only a small percentage of the people that that sign up for the military to protect the country anyway. Right. We're talking about like between 1% and 2% or something like that. And we ain't even talking about like how some of these countries have mandatory draft. Y'all was like, yo, where I sign, bro? Let's go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ones who were like, where I signed, let's go. My dad was in the military, my grandpa was in the military, or I'm first generation military. Yeah. Like I signed. Give them whatever the fuck they want. I signed in 2007. Yeah. So like I went straight out of high school. Okay. So like we still in OEF. Yeah. And during that time and stuff like that. Yeah. So like my recruiter was like, you do know when a time of war. My exact words was, y'all still gonna pay for my college? Right. Like, bruh, like, yeah, for sure. That's one thing I knew coming out of high school. I wanted to go to college. Right. Yeah. I just didn't know who was gonna pay for it. Right. Yeah. And the Army was like, we'll pay 100% tuition. Just give us 3 years. Yeah. Let's go. They ended up getting almost 10 out of me. Come on, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, shouldn't be like. Shouldn't hear some of the conversation that I have with folks, with Margaret, with anybody that's been in the military, and it's like, man, I got this, I got that, and like, bro, you did your time for this country, bro. Like, I don't understand why you would feel any kind of way about anything. You should, and I will say, you should be set up. I'ma say, and I'll stand on 90% of the people who have had a successful military career, they're better off. They're successful outside of that. That 10% are those guys who were shit in the military. Yeah. You was a troublemaker in the military, so it's not like that
you ain't do nothing when you was in the military.
Two sides to every coin.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Anybody that gives you a negative experience in the military, they probably was a shit soldier.
Sad but true, bro.
You know, if you was a good soldier, bro, like when I was in basic, bro, I kept my head down because I already knew. I was in ROTC in high school. Yeah. Okay. So I already knew what the game was. You like, man, let me keep my head down, do what the fuck I gotta do, and go on about my business. Yeah. Them people who had them bad experiences, they want to talk back to the drill sergeants and shit like that. Yeah. I had guys you still trying to get coochie in basic? Bro, it's basic training, bro. You can't wait 10 weeks.
Right.
Get up out of here.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. I want to go home. I got to go home, job. Bro. I got better shit to be doing right now. So. But
Well, look, I mean, I know y'all hear it all the time, but appreciate y'all service because again, for me, I understand that freedom shit ain't free. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't free.
Right. Somebody had to pay for it, bro.
Somebody had to pay for it.
Somebody got to pay for it, man.
So so everything. I want you to know, like how impressed I am and how I've been. Just like you say, like you and I don't speak every day, every week, and I watch your shit from afar. Yeah. I see what will be posted. I see where you be at, what you be doing, and I give you props. Every step of the way, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man.
I'm behind you. So
it's always good to hear that, man.
Yeah, whatever you need from me, based on like what I do in my industry, whatever, however I can help you. Yeah. I'm always plugging you. Yeah. I be in cigar lounges. We're gonna have you talk to Danny, see if we can get you in here. Yeah. Like whatever I can do.
Yeah, for sure.
With my little contacts. Yeah. To help you get to that next level.
I appreciate that, baby.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah. It's you know how it is. Yeah. It's hard to find folks that's just genuine. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got your best interest at heart. And I fuck with people that like that towards me. And I've always felt that way about you. Yeah, 100. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Are we gonna do a little
you want to? I got some questions right here.
We can throw in some questions. So we
gonna do ashes and answer real quick?
Yeah. So what we do at the end of the podcast is we do a little segment called Ashes and Answers. Okay. So we'll pull some answers, some questions. So our production manager, which is his girl, Amber, she'll source these questions from like the internet. Okay. She'll do not polls, but she'll do she'll ask for questions and people will send them in or whatever. And so we pick them by random or whatnot. Okay. But we don't have the box.
Nah, I don't got the box.
So
I got one. This is a question that I like to ask cigar owners and things like that. Okay. How do you feel about the cigar industry and the social media industry going hand in hand, good or bad?
I think it sucks. Because you can get a girl to show her whole ass on social media, but if I post a cigar, God forbid, it's prohibited, it's flagged. Same thing with guns, you know what I mean? Yeah. Promoting guns and cigars, but again, like it's your Second Amendment right. It's in the Constitution. It's literally in the Constitution. Yeah. You have the right to bear arms. Right. But I can't post and promote my business. Why? Yeah. But it's okay to have prostitution on social media because that's exactly what it is.
You are right about that.
Let's call it what it is. Yeah. Right. It's some crazy shit on social media,
man, like on Instagram that have all these restrictions.
Bro, it's crazy. Yeah. Like I've seen some of the. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me stop on that. Yeah. That was a good question.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you see some crazy shit on there. Yeah. But you post something about cigars in a certain way. You don't put a disclaimer or something on there. Forget about it.
Forget about it, dog.
That's great. So now, with the gun business, right? Because I mean, the country's divided with certain things and whatnot, right? Right. When it comes to like the guns and whatnot. Listen, I believe in our Second Amendment right of bearing arms and whatnot. Now, what's your take on like responsible gun ownership?
There it is, bro. You said it. Like you have to be responsible with anything you do. Hey, you gotta be responsible to have a driver's license. Right. Yeah. You had to take a test to get the driver's license. Yeah. There's no difference than we know with firearms.
And you teach gun safety and things of that sort too.
Teach gun safety.
Yeah. And so talk about the importance of that. Like so. Yeah. I'll give you a perfect example. I do not own any firearms. Right. I've always thought about it.
Yeah.
Right. Especially when I was home with the wife and the babies or whatever. Now we're getting divorced, whatever. But in my head, I'm like, protect my family, et cetera. Right.
Right.
But then it's always, you hear folks, someone's son got into their bedroom and they kept the gun like in a drawer, the drawer next to the, So for someone like me that's kind of like on the fence, and then obviously mainstream media doesn't help, right?
I would just say again, like you started off with being responsible, being a father, right? You got kids around, so you obviously have to make sure that gun is secured properly. Yeah, which means you get a safe, something a biometric safe that only your hands can open, your fingerprints can open up the safe.
So you prefer biometrics over?
Most definitely. Okay. Because if you ever in a shooting situation, you're going to forget that code in the moment.
Is that right? Okay.
That code could be 1, 2, 3, 4. Your brain is going to short wire. Unless you've been trained.
I never fucking thought about
unless
that.
you've been trained. Unless, people like us that we've been trained in those situations. Yeah. But the average citizen is, you're going to short out.
Do they train y'all in those situations too? Like they train y'all in those situations of like,
of course.
Middle of the night, fucking.
Bro, that's what all it was.
Yeah.
No shit.
Hey, that
boot
shit
camp.
usually,
That's all it was in boot camp. They would wake you up 3 o'clock in the morning, yelling in your ear.
At boot camp,
even outside.
your first 3 weeks is there tearing your ass up and tearing you down.
It's all chaos.
Yeah.
All chaos.
Yeah, it's all chaos. And the reason that is because when you are in chaos, then you know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's just another day in the office.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So biometrics.
Yeah, biometric safe.
Just hand, fingerprint, whatever, boom, open.
Bro, put your hand on it, it opens. That's simple.
Yeah.
Can't screw that up. I don't think you can mess that up.
Right. So safety number one.
Yeah, bro, and it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to like guns. You don't have to like it.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you need it, then you got it and you know how to use it.
Right. Now, another thing, as far as transporting, so like I got friends that carry on them at all times, right? And so for me, not being a gun owner or whatever. Yeah. So sometimes I remember one time we did like a Mother's Day thing on the beach or whatever, and we had the wives and whatnot. And so my boy DB, shout out to DB. He was like setting up the tent, whatever, and he had his gun like on. I'm like, we on the beach, DB. I said, shit gonna happen on the beach. He goes,
shit,
I know shit ain't gonna happen on the beach. And I was like, oh, okay.
I like that response.
I was like, oh,
I know
okay.
shit ain't finna happen on the beach.
He was like,
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And it made me think, because his whole family's there.
Right.
His wife, the kids,
That's
playing, whatever.
Right.
I was like, the beach, bro? He goes, I was like, you think shit gonna go down the beach?
Bro, it always happens. It always happens when you least expect it.
Yeah.
It never happens when you expect it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I just, just that and yeah, man. So it's just something to think about.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Especially in this climate right now, too, bro. It's wild.
Like for me, in my home, because I live in an apartment now.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I just like the sound of a shotgun, bro.
Yeah.
In my home, I want a shotgun.
Yeah.
Because you rock a shotgun.
Yeah, universal sound, bro.
That's a universal sound. if you still stepping forward after you heard that shotgun rack, like my boy Chappelle say, buckshot.
Buckshot. Yo, Ronnie's the same way. Ronnie's like he doesn't keep a handgun in the house. He keeps a shotgun. Like Ronnie's. You seen him skeet shoot?
Oh yeah.
He can shoot a bird out of the sky.
Man, boy, shoot a fly out the guy.
Yeah. So, so I get.
But Greg asked me, do I own? And I was like, nah. I said after I got out of the military, I just never felt the need to. I was like, shit, that shit was issued to me. So I was like, fuck it. I mean, I'm neither nor. Like, I want guns, but I told him like that's my expense right there. Guns can get expensive. Yeah. And stuff like that. But when I move into a house, I'm definitely gonna get me a shotgun. I need me a shotgun.
Well, I know a guy when you get ready.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah, I need.
That's what's up. Yeah. So on your website, I mean to cut you off. So your website for the guns.
Yeah, tacticalsociety.com.
Tactical Society. Yeah. Now when we first met, I know you had the blue, is it AR?
Yeah, you can get them customized. You can get them customized however you want.
Now, do you have other variations of guns on the website now?
Yeah.
Back then you didn't have any handguns or whatnot, but
I got everything on there. Yeah, so I have my line. of Rifles Tactical Society, and then I have different manufacturers as well. So whatever brand, whatever style, whatever caliber, I have it all.
So you got them all now?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, them damn blue is an AR?
It was a blue. Yeah, it was my company color.
That motherfucker's so nice. God.
Yeah.
Damn, that bit was pretty.
Yeah.
See this.
Man, he used to. I don't even know if he had one in the truck, but he used to have like this case, and he opened it up, and that it almost like you almost hear like every time you open that damn case. That shit was so pretty. Yeah,
So
man.
this is a creative question, B. All right. What cigar of your brand would you pair with a weapon? So like if it was a customer was like first time shooting a weapon, first time smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
What weapon would you choose, and what cigar of your brand would you have?
It's probably going to be the Habano Oscuro, which is the black label one.
Okay.
That's I would say my strongest cigar.
Okay.
It's not overpowering, but it does what I needed to do.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's your more full body.
Yeah, I would pair that with one of my guns. Yeah.
What weapon?
Which is when you were talking about the music threesome. That's what that song's about. It's about my 3 favorite cigars and my 3 favorite guns.
Really?
That's what the song's about.
Wait, no, what's your 3 favorite guns?
So it's short range, mid range, long range. And then my cigars, which is the one tastes like honey.
Yeah.
Like it's not a girl, it's the cigar. It's my sweet tip. Connecticut. Yeah. One's dark.
You gotta try the sweet tip one time, man.
B, I don't like sweet tips.
So
I don't know. I mean, so when I grab a cigar, I want to be able to smoke it, but like it always throws me off with that. Like I got a sweet tip by accident. Remember that one time?
The Dominican.
At Dominican, I like that bitch. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like it just. Yeah. I don't know. It's a shock factor.
I like sweet tips. I put majority of my homeboys onto the Fat Bottom Betty, which is it's a great cigar. Tip. It's a great cigar, but I feel like for them it's a great entry cigar. Yeah. Because it's a full body, but
They get you started.
It gets you started. And so like I just chilled with one of my homeboys last weekend up at CI over by Top Golf. Yeah. And he go right over to the sweet tip. Like I said, man, get your ass out this aisle. You done smoked enough sweet tip, man. Broaden your palate. It's time to upgrade, man. So I done put them on to a couple other cigars, but I'd use that as a good entry cigar for anybody who wants to get into smoking. Because it's not overpowering. Got a nice little sweet taste to it if you like it. Be good. From that's what they always go to. What a fat bottom. What a fat bottom. I'm like, all right, now. It's your 5th fat bottom now. We need to switch it up. Get you a Padron or a Perdomo or some shit like that. So, but yeah, that's what I want to know. I like that. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right, you got anything for us?
Nah. But we got the giveaway.
So we spoke about the giveaway. So what we doing? And B, we're gonna get you involved with the next giveaway.
Okay.
So also we're gonna do a fucking Veterans Day. We want to do a Veterans Day.
Cut and light.
And
sit.
And we want to feature you on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So this is in Veterans Day is
November 11th.
Okay. Yeah, November 11th.
We want to do it on Veterans Day.
Okay. On Veterans Day. We actually wanted to do it last year, but I think the timing and everything wasn't right.
Yeah.
But so for this year, we want to lock you in for.
Okay. Let me know, bro.
For sure.
Okay.
And then just like anything else that you releasing or whatever, just let us know, man. We want to plug it. We gonna plug all your stuff on this.
If B would have had that liquor, he could have been the whole thing. Because we want to do cigars and liquor.
Yeah. I'm working on them.
So the next giveaway. So we're doing a giveaway. We just recorded. We're gonna post it. This is gonna come out after we post it, but we're doing a giveaway. Market of Cigars. You're gonna provide us a bundle.
Okay.
So we're giving away a bundle. We're giving away Smoking Oak shirt and hat merch.
Okay.
And a bottle of bourbon that I'm going to provide. I ain't going to tell them the brand yet. I'm going to decide which brand. So what we're having folks do is they got to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Okay. Because we're only on those 2 platforms. We're a visual podcast right now. So once we decide to do the audio for the podcast, we have enough content we can just release it to all those audio stuff. So we're a visual podcast. Yeah. So we're on Instagram and YouTube. YouTube's where you get the full episodes. So they got to follow us on Instagram. They have to subscribe to us on YouTube. Okay. And then they have to forward our Instagram and YouTube to 5 friends.
Okay.
And those 5 friends have to follow us on both Instagram and YouTube.
Okay.
And then we'll choose a winner.
Okay. Let me know. I can
during Tampa Cigar Week.
I'm sure I can come up with something to give you guys.
Yeah. So we'll run another one. So that one we're gonna lock in. That we're gonna announce the winner next Sunday, actually.
Yeah.
No, not this weekend. Next Sunday with Tampa Cigar Week.
Okay.
Those guys. Are you doing anything with Tampa Cigar Week?
No.
All right. So we gonna get you involved probably next year because they got everything locked in now. But
okay.
But if you're around next weekend, see if you can get involved with some of the activities. They got shit going on from Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah. Let me know,
Cigar
bro.
Week. Yeah.
I ain't out much these days, but you know.
What's that?
I said I'm not out too much these days, but you hit me up. We'll figure out so.
Yeah. I gotta come to the house, man, because I heard you got a backyard oasis. You know what I mean? You got a grill back there?
You know it.
Yeah, you be smoking some brisket and shit. You don't know how to cook.
Come on, bro. Come on,
you don't know how to cook. You don't be on that grill.
I know how to do it all, dog.
Come on, now.
You don't be on that grill.
Come on, don't sleep on your boy, man.
Bro, I've been wanting to do a brisket for a minute. I've been wanting to just smoke meat and brisket,
you know who can fucking smoke meats? Pause. Ronnie.
Ronnie?
Fuck.
Yeah, Ron.
Hey, Ron be
the tenderism, huh?
Yeah.
Man, Ron smoke a brisket. You wouldn't believe, boy.
Yeah, man. Pops know how to smoke some.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get you a smoke. Get a smoke.
Pops do a smoked turkey for Thanksgiving, boy.
Yeah? Where he smoking it though?
Well, he don't smoke no more, but when he had his house, he had a smoker.
He had a smoker?
Yeah, you mean you shake that bird, boy, them whole drawers dry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
All right. Yeah, man. We gotta what I'd like to do with UB one day is do kind of like follow you around a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get some B-roll, just kind of see, you know, kind of your day to day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And create an episode out of it or whatever.
Let's do it, man. Just let me know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, too easy.
That's that.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
That's about it, my boy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and start the outro.
Yeah.
Outro, we out.
Go ahead and start the outro.
Bye.
This smoke.
You like to do the semantics. Nah, listen, listen, B, we appreciate you coming on. I know fucking with all 19 businesses you got going on, we know you busy as fuck, man.
Yes, sir,
so this was a long time
appreciate you
coming.
coming in here, giving us some of your time.
Yeah, man, it was a long time.